Hi, good morning my students. Welcome to online class. Today I am going to take a brief, the first part I have taken early, the lesson from Vista, the enemy. The first part I have taken early. Now we are concluding this story written by Perles Buck. I told you in the last class. She was a Nobel Prize winner, a poet of laureate, and very distinguished lady. Though born at USA, she spent most of her days in Japan. From there, this part is taken from when she was in Japan. She made an attempt to write this story from there, and very interesting story also. The first part I told you that the main character is I told Dr. Sadao. Then servants, especially Yumi, all these matters are all these I have given you earlier. Now this is a very complicated. Suppose our mind is pulling on two sides. Both are correct. So what to do? We are supposed to be in a position of dilemma, or sometimes we are in a state of confusion. The A part is also correct, the B part is also correct. What A is told is also correct, B told is also correct. On which side I have to stand, or on which side I have to support. Such a critical point would often come to an individual's life. Very rarely it would come, and we feel it very difficult to manage such a critical situation. Now this is only a portrayal of what is called humanity one side and patriotism. A human being should possess what is called humane qualities. That means he has some good aspects of humanity. At the same time, he should not be deviated, or he should not be violated from presenting his patriotism or committing his patriotic devotion. So, here Sadao, an expert doctor or a surgeon, educated at USA, was a bona fide of Japan, and this incident happened during Second World War, that 1938 to 45, and both the USA and Japan were bitter enemies. Sadao was there in USA, and after completing his education or a medical course, taking that after completing that course, there was an oath or pledge. It's called a medical oath. The oath mainly focused or concerned or mainly passes on. A doctor should attend and treat and nurse a patient without considering his cost, religion, time and everything. He shouldn't have such a concept of division. His duty is to be cure and make him treat the person and cure the body, both his body and mind. That should be the medical oath. That was a sermon, a common sermon in all medical colleges. Okay. The doctor, after taking his oath, and he was a well-known surgeon, he came to Japan, and Japan and USA were bitter enemies. Their home was by coastal area, and coastal area there was some slight peak rocky areas over there, inward rocky areas over there. One day morning, Sadao's wife Hannah could see. Hannah was moving. Hannah was coming forward from the kitchen area to the forefront. Just glancing outside, the sea was very calm. So she could notice an image there very early morning. That image she could not recognize. Immediately she told, what was that? Something was lying there on the beach. She called her husband, Dr. Sadao, and Sadao immediately stepped out and reached on the spot, could see that a very lean, early youth, fully bruised and cuts, lying bleeding, lying motionless on the beach. From his torn shirt, from his torn hat and dress, Sadao could easily identify that. He could easily identify that he was a sailor. He was a sailor in USA. Navy ship. And his battered dress also, battered means torn and mutilated. Dress also revealed that he was definitely an American sailor. Somehow he escaped from that warship and got much injuries, and that he was in a dying mood if he was not treated well promptly. So Sadao told all these matters to his wife. We must understand one thing, that if an enemy prisoner or enemy person or citizen is to be caught, then definitely he would be given the fatal punishment or capital punishment. That means he would be murdered or shot. In any way, he should never allow to escape, or he should never allow to live a lie. There is a condition everywhere. So Sadao transferred all this information to wife. Then Sadao thought, if we could save this man, then it is a cheat against the country. And if the matter was known by the police or the concerned department of the vigilance, then they would immediately come and arrest, and he would be put into jail, and sometimes he may not see the light. He could not come out. He would become a traitor. He also thought that if he could not save that man's soul, or he could not save that man from dying, that was against his oath, or that was against the quality of his education, or that was against his profession. So, I told you earlier that he was in a illusion model, or he was in a confusion or dilemma what to do. But he was a very sincere and very heart-filled patriot, but he could not forget that it was his duty to treat this person. He told all these matters to his wife. Wife immediately told that let the man was to be left in the sea, let him die somewhere. They should never give shelter or harbor that person, because he was their enemy. The news somehow reached in the ears of their servants. Servants were also confused. They have superstition also. They have superstitious ideas, and they were also afraid of the governmental law. So they thought their life was in peril. So all the servants left, including their most beloved servant, Yumi. Yumi was fond of caring and sharing and nursing their young kids. But she also left. Weeping for a long time, she also stepped down. Gardener was there, he also left the place. So, Sadao decided, he had a firm decision in his mind, that anyhow his life is to be saved. So he decided that his life was to be saved as early as possible, and for that matter he should do all possible things. If surgery was needed, he was ready for that. Okay, but at first Hannah was against of that, but later she gave all extensive support to her husband, because she got married by Dr. Sadao from America and brought here. So, and she was very loyal to Sadao, and she was, and Sadao checked the body was taken to their home, and fine, and at first they washed the body. For that all help was given by Hannah, Mrs. Hannah, and after a broad investigation, Dr. Sadao could understand that there was some problem close to the kidney. The bullet was there. With much studious operation, or with much careful and very critical operation, Sadao took out that bullet from there. And the room was totally locked, and the news was not given to anybody. Meanwhile, Sadao had their major, the military officer, the military officer of that area was a close friend of Sadao, because he had some physical problems. For all those physical problems and operations, he had only trust in Sadao. He didn't have any trust to other doctors. Sadao was his faithful doctor, trustful doctor, believable doctor. So, one day, the doctor, this military officer came there. Sadao translated the whole matter and told him that an American soldier or American sailor was there, and he was there harboring, giving harbor to his heart, giving harbor to him in his house and he asked his opinion what he had to do with regard to this person. Immediately, the military officer suggested that he should send certain assassins or killers. He should send a few assassins to kill him, and told Sadao not to bother about that. Saying that, he left and asked Sadao to make arrangement. He needed an operation also, and asked Sadao for making time and arrangements for his immediate operation that might be taken place very soon. So, and the military officer gave a word that he should send assassins to kill that person. For a few days, what happened, Dr. Sadao expected this person. But meanwhile, what did he do? We have to understand that this is very common and this is really happening everywhere in the border area. Human beings have some and we have a lot of weaknesses and we have one or two major creative strength also in our mind and body. So, this military officer somehow forgot his promise to Sadao. That means he didn't send any assassins to Sadao's home. Sadao expected 2 or 3 days, but nobody came there, or no message was there from the side of military officer. So what happened? Sadao, he left that military officer's word. After not seeing anybody turned up there, he started his operation, and operation was very success, and every day he nursed him, cared him well, giving good food, and also changed his dress. And one day he asked his name. He told that his name was Tom. But he was very strict, and he was Tom, though he was a very young and elegant person, he was very strict in words and very precise in his words. He was not talking too much. He knew very well that he was in the hands of an enemy person, and he was not sure that whether he could get back his life. He was doubtful about their attempt to kill him at a sudden. So he did not expect any mercy or any sympathy or empathy from that side. But Sadao was kind, showed much kindness, he was much sympathetic to that person. He gave all help and all assistance to that person. So days passed out like that. Meanwhile, now Mrs. Hannah was not at all happy. There came a lot of problem in her mind. She dreamt of coming the military officers. They came and arrested them and also put in jail. She dreamt, evil dreams came one by one in her mind. So she was in a totally desperate mood, moodless state, a state of uneasiness was there. So one day what happened now? Sadao asked this person, Dr. Sadao asked this person, after giving food and all comfort to this person, asked to leave his home, and asked him to escape with the help of a Korean ship. The Korean ships are often moving by the side of nearby small islands. There were certain small islands closer to their coastal area. But all those islands are uninhabited. So Sadao asked our sailor, Sadao made all preparations. First he arranged a boat, and boat was and he filled, and the food was filled there, clothing was filled, and needful water was also filled in that boat. All arrangements were made, and asked and gave a lot of instructions to him, certain signs to him to follow, and give, after reaching that island, he should give certain signs to know whether he was present in that island or he left from that island. From that sign or signal, Sadao could recognize or identify whether he was there in the island or he left with some other Korean ship. So Sadao made all arrangements and send him, by putting him in that boat, to sail away to the nearby island. So our sailor, young Tom, said goodbye, also extended all his thanks, heartfelt thanks to Sadao for saving his life, for caring, for treating him well and saving his life, and made him a good healthy person. Sent goodbye, saying that they departed, and he went to that island. And he was giving certain signals from there. After that signal, the next morning Sadao could not see any signal from there. So Sadao could easily understood one thing, that he had somehow escaped in a Korean ship to his native, and Sadao was totally relieved from that tension and from that depression or from that problem or from that ailing or burning issue that was there in his heart for the last many days. So later the military officer came there, and he came and he pardoned Sadao that he could not send assassins, and he made a mistake. It was his fault because he forgot to send assassins to Sadao's house. So he made an apology for that. Sadao did not bother about that. He told all that he had been done for that sailor, and he told that finally he also made an effort to make him to escape from that Japan to a nearby island, and thus he could go to, or he could reach his own native place. So he did not respond in any way. He was contented with that answer. And he told that in both ways, both of them were relieved. The military officer didn't approve his words or disobey his words. That was a major fault on his side. So he was also relieved from his offense. Sadao was also relieved. How? He harbored or sheltered a person, an enemy person, that he shouldn't have given. But he had done that. Now no problem, he left from there. So he was also relieved from that major crime. Now both military officer and Sadao, both of them were relieved from their major crimes. Now, this is the story of Peulsbach. Very interesting story, or heart-striking story, or very alarming story. We have such incidents in our life, at the present life now. A country faces such an experience, such an instances very often. So we should be very patriotic. We should be patriotic to our nation, patriotic person, our patriotism should not be questioned by anybody. If we are a bona fide of India, we should have the committed duty to total worthy of our nation. We are loyal to our country, loyal to our nation, loyal to all our laws and regulations of our country. At the same time, we should also uphold humanity. As a human person or as a citizen, we have to uphold humanity. What are the humanity or human quality? Sympathy, compassionate, kindness, tolerance, friendship. Then, one thing more. Another thing, very loyal. So, when all these human qualities, or we have to uphold the humanity side, then what about our enemies? Our army sometimes even shot down young kids and women if they are foreign, if they are our enemy countries' fellows, if they are our enemies, enemy in the sense that our enemy country's citizens, our army or our military officers generally won't show or won't extend any kindness, sympathy or empathy or show any firmness of loyalty to even to the young kids and ladies, though they are totally innocent people, though they are totally very nice people, but our military persons immediately take their gun or rifle and shoot down or kill them immediately. That is a general trend. So, here such a chance was there for Sadao to take the rifle or gun and shoot down or drain his body to the ocean or sea, and thus immediately he could save his life within seconds, and he could be totally relieved from all the tensions and worries and all the alarming problems. But he did one important thing, that is very important. He did one thing, that he did save that person from the last moment of death. That was his last moment. He was lying unconsciously on that beach, and also inside that cabin. But Sadao made all his effort by himself. He was doing all work. He was acting as a nurse, he was acting as a doctor, he was acting as an anesthetic doctor, he was acting as a servant. Everything he was doing and doing a very laborious work he did, and finally saved the life of this person. Now think, we the students must think whether his action was right or wrong. We may have two answers. Somebody would say that a military officer would say immediately that it was a wrong or it was an offense on the side of Sadao. He immediately would shoot down that person or drain his body to sea, or he had to immediately, or he had informed the matter immediately the concerned military wing and had to hand over that body to them. Anyway, he wanted that person to become a dead body. Another, a person who generally would give much consideration and favor to human side or humanity side would say that Sadao was a real embodiment of a human quality, a real doctor. A doctor's primary duty is not to think whether he is a friend or a foe. Foe means enemy. Whether he is a friend or enemy, but his prime most duty is to treat that patient or dying person, totally mutilated person, and do and take all his effort and labor and take it as a major adventure to relieve or to give shelter, to give him all possible medical ailments and got over his body from dying state. So two aspects are there. What about your idea, my dear students? Whether you agree Sadao as a great person who had done this great deed to save that soldier or to save that sailor or prisoner or American prisoner. So, anyway, we have two sides. But as a whole, we believe that Sadao did his best. He did not cheat his country because he did a passive way. He did a passive track for the sailor to escape from his own country to his country or somewhere in the world. Thus, he did not cheat his country, so he was not a traitor to his country. At the same time, he did his maximum level work to save his body from dying or from death. So, he had two remarkable feathers on his. He had two remarkable golden feathers. One, he showed much patriotism to his country, and he took out all his vigor and caliber to treat this person and make him a living person. Really, the military officer concerned was really the person who was to be punished, because he didn't promise his words. One thing. Other thing was, he didn't have much trust in any of the surgery doctors in Japan except Dr. Sadao. That means he did not believe anyone's words, or he did not believe. He didn't have much faith and belief, or he couldn't believe much of the words of his countrymen or citizen. He was always in a confusing manner whether to believe his words or not. So, we cannot trust such a military officer. So, this is an interesting story, my dear students. I think you would have understood much, and sometimes I might have a few queries from your side, because some area at a stretch I have taken the story and I have given all the major points to you elaborately. And if you have any doubtful area, or if you have any queries to ask me in person, and I shall give questions based on this later. And my online classes will be given to you time to time, and this may, I think, will reach you a little late. So, go on in your notebook and go on all the lines in the story, and the story at the beginning to the ending point, you have to keep it in separate steps as we are keeping in folders. And when the exam comes, and there will be 6 marks long question from this. Your answer should be to the question, or specific answer should be given, not a wide range answer. When generally the questions are why, what, why, where, how much. So, your answer should be to the point to the questionnaire, or to the answer should be very legible and to be precise, and do it well, then you can score good marks. And I think you have clearly understood all the aspects of the story. So let me stop. I will see you later. Have a nice day. Thank you all.